Testing. 1, 2, 3. Check, check, check. Mic checker. I'm the nasty mic checker, the rhyme checker. Everything's sounding good. Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome in to Phone Today. I'm your host, Travis Galloway.
And I'm Tara Hilliker.
And here we are. The very first video podcast.
Ever.
No one's ever done it before. So we
figured it out.
We have a few corrections to make from the last episode. We've been getting a lot of hate mail. A lot of people are really pissed off that I don't understand the more boomer than
boomer segment. Yeah, there was a lot of outrage.
I'm really sorry that I got the more boomer than boomer segment wrong.
Because what it really is like when your grandma comes over to your house and she doesn't say hello to you, but first thing she says to you is, "What's the Wi-Fi password?" So you'd expect people to have a little more manners, the elderly. Again, lots of problems with them.
So if you as a person are, what are we? Elder millennials?
The oldest model that they make.
Yeah, we're the old. We're the old millennial cars. And if you feel like you're more of a classic car in any like day-to-day situation, that's a more boomer than boomer. So I said like an 18-year-old didn't know what Nickelback was, and I said more boomer than boomer.
You accidentally said more zoomer, which
Did
would
I
have
say
applied.
zoomer?
Which would have applied. So you were on the right track. First thought, best thought. So we just want to apologize and make it clear.
Yeah, I'm sorry to all the
that
followers.
segment has nothing to do with the real segment. What you heard the other day, we really sincerely apologize for it.
Yeah, I'm really sorry, everyone. I got so many emails.
Swept up and carried away.
So many emails from kids just saying like, "Oh, you're not even a fucking boomer," you know? So, sorry about that. But anyway.
Any other corrections? Were there any other corrections? Check the mailbag. Check the mailbag. Reach deep down inside of that mailbag.
I don't see anything. I think that's it.
All in all, a pretty good show.
So, doing a show on camera, you gotta...
Cam out.
You know...
Act big, act larger than life.
Camming out. Look at my fucking farmer stand. Jesus Christ.
We don't have any mirrors in this place, so that's the first time we've seen our bodies.
So, did you see anything on your phone today? Worthwhile. What did you see on your phone today?
Well,
I saw a bunch of fucking shit on my phone today.
I saw that adult men don't dress themselves. As a prank for the 8th grade graduation, a viral video challenge was accepted by 8th grade graduating class, and all the moms went to Costco and bought a hideous purple polo shirt. And since all the dads have their clothes laid out for them the night before, they all showed up and then finally started to notice that all of them were wearing the same shirt because they don't dress themselves.
Yeah, men are looking weird.
The
nowadays.
dads, not the 8th graders. The dads.
Yeah, yes.
If I didn't make that clear.
The fathers. So, like, a lot of men, like, do you know about this new wedding ring kind of thing? Like, contemporary wedding rings for men.
Oh, that are, like, invisible or...
They're just made of plastic. And it's
because they're working out their work and they get caught on something.
Yeah, they're just, like, cheap plastic. And...
Do you get solicited that stuff?
No, I see a lot of guys wearing these
okay.
rings, and I stop and I ask everyone. I'm like, "Hey man, what's up with that?"
It's a medical band that I wear.
Yeah. But then they say, "No, it's not a medical band. It's this is my wedding ring, bro. It costs $20." Like, I bought my wife a very nice wedding ring, but then it's kind of cool that, like, society is moving forward, and then it's like men don't need to wear rings, only like women wear rings. So if like a man needs to wear a ring, he's gonna lose it. No, they're just like they cost like $20, and it's just to like show that. Well, we have a screensaver on, but imagine I'm wearing a ring. Look at that. I'm wearing a plastic ring, and it's made out of like recycling. It costs $20. The woman in the relationship still gets a very nice ring. But the men, it's like, who the fuck cares, like, if you're wearing a wedding ring? I don't know.
I think your wife.
Your wife does, and that's why she wants you to have a cheap one that's made out of, like, recycled plastic. I don't know. It's weird. So it's like, every time we go to, like, recycle a bottle, we're just making some moron's wedding ring so he can't lose it, you know? Look at my fucking farmer stand. Anyway, so I saw that on my phone. What do you got?
I saw the best deterrent. So you asked why a man would need to wear a wedding ring, or who would ask them to. I think their wife. But better deterrent, I saw a huge bumper sticker, but they had it in the back window of their truck, and it said, "I love my hot wife." More so than a t-shirt, because a t-shirt he'll put in his drawer, and then, would never obviously wear it under any circumstance. But that truck, there you go. That's better than any plastic wedding ring.
Yeah. So, basically, a truck is a wedding ring. Mm-hmm. If you put a decal, "I love my hot bitch wife," that's better than a $20 wedding ring. Mm-hmm. So, men are so stupid. They're just like, oh, we can't have, a 24 karat gold wedding ring because you're going to lose it when you're, hunting.
Because you take it off.
Because you take it off and it goes down the drain.
When you're out cheating, you take it off. So you get them the $20 one.
So, men, everyone gets a purple shirt from Costco.
Check.
And goes to the school play and wears plastic wedding rings. So, that's that.
And they can't answer any questions about their kids either. If you ask the men on the street to name their kid's birthday, it's really hard. The middle name, I'll give you a pass on that one. If you can name any of their friends or any of their teachers, and then one I saw that was really bad is, do you have any allergies? Are you allergic to anything? And the kid luckily made it to adulthood. He looked like he was about 22. And he said, yes, I am allergic to something. Penicillin.
I'm allergic to my dad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, penicillin. That's a big deal.
Penicillin.
Yeah, you can just die.
But they asked the one guy, well, can you, because he was wearing a fish t-shirt, and he asked the one guy, well, you can't name your kid's birthday or any of their teachers or their friends, but can you name all the members of Fish? And he proceeded to name, Trey Anastasio named all the guys as well as their lighting guy. He also knew the lighting guy's name.
Do you know the pyrotechnics guy?
I don't know.
Do you know the aquarium guy?
Right. The big kaleidoscope mover.
Yeah, is that... I just imagine Fish has a giant aquarium with them.
But with pyro all the way through.
With fire inside.
That's a different band.
Fire Inside? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a local band. Big ups to Fire Inside, local band.
AFI.
So it's pretty easy to do a podcast here, right? And just complain. Just whine about oh, I'm walking around my yard, I got poison ivy, and I gotta wear a COVID mask. Everyone's just complaining and shit, right? It's really easy just to be a negative person. So what we want to do here on Phone today is give you some helpful tips. We're gonna help you out to give you some tips on how to be a better person, how to make your life a little more excellent here.
So the first one I have is if you have In-N-Out Burger by you. You go through, no need to spend $24.99 on value combo. You ask for the puppy patty. They're around $1 each. And it has no seasoning on it or whatever. So then you make off with some dog meat. $1.
Yeah, so... yeah, just go to In-N-Out and get the dog food. I mean, God knows it's cheaper. I mean, dog food from In-N-Out is probably better than human food. Right?
I heard that from the choir.
So our dog is eating... Yeah. Oh, shit. Edit. I don't like that. Doing pretty good, right?
I think
we're not flying free like I wanted to, but I think we're doing pretty good. So is QAnon still a thing?
I'm not sure.
Is Q still doing his thing?
No, I think, yeah, they cleared it up.
He never showed his face with a scream mask or anything. He never, he won the lottery and he's like, hey, it's me, I'm Q. He never did that. he never like started his own podcast or anything.
Not
Like
that
he's
I've
not
seen.
like it's that sucks because it's like there's a pretty good like he could just say like, hey everyone, I'm Q here with the Q tips. So like we're,
but they weren't tipping anyone off.
They didn't want to release the information that they knew.
someone who listens to QAnon probably also doesn't tip.
Ooh.
So like the first Q tip should be like, hey, tip your bartender and server. But like his first like or they whatever god that the QAnon is would be like who fucking knows. But anyway, I'm QAnon. I'm Q. I'm here with the Q tips to help you reveal the truth of this made up thing that we all believe in. So that tip sucks. So we're here to do like real tips that can help you better yourself, not QAnon Q tips. Do you have any other tips besides eating dog food at a fast food restaurant? That's a good tip. So anytime, like, always pay it forward.
No, don't.
Don't pay it forward.
That's how you keep your money.
Do not pay it forward.
Thanks for helping me. Thanks for believing in me and seeing the truth and helping out your fellow man. Here's a reward.
Yeah.
But we're saying, just ask and you shall receive, and then run out the front.
Yeah, don't
Have them pay your bill.
have them pay your bill.
And the implication is there. Either I'm going to out you for being
like, oh, yeah, thanks.
unhelpful, or I'm going to hand you a big stack of cash.
Yeah, that's a great tip.
So that's a good tip.
So like that's like happening
Worldwide.
all over the place, worldwide.
It's a worldwide
From
thing.
Hong Kong to Wisconsin. People are doing that shit, so just like take advantage of that. You know?
Yeah, make sure you stay on top of it. See what's
There's
going
all
on
sorts
out
of
there.
there's all sorts of positive things to talk about. There's all sorts of tips to like enhance our lives, you know, like say you went to Meijer or like your local what's a convenience store somewhere else?
Do you think Meijer's a convenience store?
Or sorry, grocery store, Vaughn's, or like what's the one?
Albertsons got bought out by Krogi, I
Albertsons,
think.
Krogi. Say you bought a gallon of $6 milk, and then you use it for 3 days, and then you notice that it smelled like shit. Then you got a spoiled more than half gallon of milk that's just spoiled.
Do you drag
Wait.
it back to the store? It's all sweaty on the bottom, how milk gets all sweaty.
You get your car smelling like that, you know?
Right.
So it's like
Take it out in the heat.
spoiled before the expiration date. What do? Obviously, yeah, you don't want to go
Bring it
return
back to the store,
You don't
drag
want-
it
you
back
gotta
to
go,
the store.
You gotta go waste gas, you know, and kill Mother Earth driving like expired milk,
Carting it around.
carting around. You know what you can do, everyone? You can make cheese. Or like milk bread.
Bread.
Milk bread, yeah. You can make bread out of milk. Cheese bread. You can make crazy sticks.
Milk cheese crazy sticks.
There's a lot of ways to save money. You know, times are tight.
You can make money on the expired milk.
How?
Resell the cheese.
Yeah,
If
exactly.
they let you in your local
If
jurisdiction.
you get expired milk, you're like, oh fuck yeah, dude! I got I'm making cheese. That's great. Yeah. So everything is nice. Like if you get expired milk, it's fucking
Everything is.
everything is nice. Like don't get so upset, everyone. Like if you got expired milk, you got cheese, you got milk bread. Say you have a family, right? And your kid's going to school, and then they make like they make like a macaroni art paper
Okay, yeah,
plate
yep.
thing, right? Like a beautiful work of art where it's just like I mean, what's a kid's thing? It's like Paw Patrol, but it's like macaroni art on a paper plate. And you hang it up on your wall for a little while. But you know what you can do to save money is you can repurp that. You can repurp your child's art.
It's already on a paper plate for you.
It's already on a
glued to
paper plate. It's already on a paper plate, and it's already food. One, you could just eat it. You know, straight up, you could just eat your child's art. You know, but also you can like smash it up and like use it to like clean. Right? If you got like a gross stain on your wall.
Yeah.
Or like, you know, like something that needs like some real like grit to it, like a SOS pad, you can just use your child's like arts and crafts thing to remove dirt. Mm-hmm. That's a good tip.
It is.
And then also like, I don't know if like, do they still make pipe cleaners?
I don't know why they would stop. They still have pipes.
Who's smoking a pipe?
Like pipes in the wall.
No, but I'm saying like a curly, fuzzy thing that you bend, and it's like a pipe cleaner that you make arts and crafts with.
Yes.
So they used to, those are supposed to clean like a corn cob pipe kind of thing.
Yeah.
But now they just make child arts and crafts out of it. So like, yeah, you know, you want to, so all the parents out there, you want to be like grateful. You're like, oh my God, thank you, little Jaden.
But you can only keep it for so long.
You can only keep it for so long. You're like, oh, thank you, Jaden. That's like a beautiful pipe cleaner art that you made. And then you just like set it on the counter. And then eventually what you can do as a hack, as a tip, is you can use that pipe cleaner and you can like clean your gun out. You can clean your gun with the pipe cleaner. You can clean your, what did bongs used to be called? Tobacco smokers or whatever. Before weed was legal, like, tobacco...
Bubbler?
Tobacco bubblers. So you can clean out that shit. So use your child's arts and crafts for whatever you want. Like, there's all sorts of tips, guys. Like, the world is full of positivity. You know what I mean? Like, recycle your water bottles. DIY style. You know what I mean? You got a water bottle, just fucking recycle it yourself. You know, you can piss in them.
You know you can.
Sorry, but it's true. You can piss in them. You can use them as an ashtray. And then, like, you can refill them with tap water. And then, like, here's a tip. You can apply non-toxic nail polish to the caps.
Where the hell would you find that?
So you gotta get, is that such a thing?
It's
is there
rare.
nail polish makes me want to die. I feel
Piggy
like I'm
polish.
dying. Tiki polish?
Piggy
polish. I just spit live on the air.
Into the air.
Get some non-existent, non-toxic nail polish, and then you rub it around the bottle cap. And then that way it seals, and then you fill it up with tap water, and then it acts like it's opening again. I saw that on my phone. Phone today,
That's
everyone.
That's scary. Why did they tell you how to reseal fucking GHBs?
It's nice to have a clicking sound again, you know? Like, oh,
it's fresh
new, water. Yeah. Oh, is that bad?
No, it's
just
good.
Kidding.
Good.
Yeah, you gotta. That's how like Deja Blue water is. It's just like some dude like
reseals
in a field and it has like a farm garage and he just reseals water.
It's all reissues. Deja
like
Blue.
The fucking shittiest water ever. Another hack. Another tip. Like kind of a cup like this.
What you got?
Like this kind of thing. Like a styrofoam cup right here. These are great, everyone. These these are great. These are great for everyone. They can be used for you have a little leftover pop in there. They're great to use for ashtrays.
Oh,
you know. So anytime you get a styrofoam cup, just keep a little pop in there or whatever, and just
don't let it get all the way down to the bottom.
No, not all the way. You need a little bit of pop, and that's a great ashtray. You got any more tips? We're on there, folks. So I still have a few more tips for the listeners.
I mean, good, because that's nearly
'Cause,
enough
like,
with rough out. I mean, it's great.
Fuck,
It's nice.
fuck
It's
negativity.
nice.
Tips are nice.
It's just nice.
Yeah, everything just needs to be just nice.
See,
So-
nice.
So say you work at a restaurant. I don't want to...
That's
you know
a
what?
tip. That's a tip. There's food there.
Work at a restaurant, because there's food there. And
Most of the
people-
time. Sometimes they're out.
a lot of times they run out of
Sometimes
stuff.
they run out of stuff.
But
Don't work those shifts.
Yeah, don't work that. Don't work the lunch shift. But then, like, people they order food and they don't eat it all the way, and then there's leftovers on the plate. Take that.
Probably happens
Take
a lot.
that. Put it in, like, your tote bag, and then put it in your freezer. So, like, say, like,
Yeah.
someone is like, oh, you know, this is a beautiful Cobb chef salad or something. All this, like, beautiful food that's going to waste, put it in your freezer, and then when it's hot in the summer, you can just air condition yourself with leftover food.
Cobb salads.
Let's put Cobb salad. Look at me. Like, see my farmer's stand? Or this one, I mean. If I just would have put, like, leftover lettuce.
The UV can't penetrate.
Yeah, I can't penetrate leftover lettuce. So, yeah, like, take leftovers, put them on your body to cool down. Hey, remember when we put our sheets in the freezer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that worked. So that's a good tip, too. If it's hot and you're poor, put your sheets in the freezer.
And if you're rich, have somebody else do it for you. Have them put your sheets in the freezer for you.
There's all sorts of hacks and tips, guys, to be cheap. Especially, like, most people probably work at, like, a restaurant job, you know? Mm-hmm. I don't know. That reminds me, though, what's up, Russia? We have listeners in Russia. I don't really know, like...
What the restaurants are like.
Yeah, I don't know. Does Russia have restaurants?
The Russian restaurant, yeah.
But thanks, Russia, for listening, for tuning in, and your support. We thank you very much. But, like, I feel like most people work at restaurant jobs. So, yeah. Siphon, lasagna water, Old Pop, Old Jack Daniels, and then, like, put salad on your body to cool down because global warming. It's very hot. Mm-hmm. It's extremely hot. Put your sheets in the freezer. And another thing is like, times are tough, right?
No, everything's
cheers.
Nice. No, everything's nice.
Give me a cheers. Everything's so nice, so your hair's falling out.
Oh, no.
So, like, if your hair's falling out and then, like, you're lucky enough to have a couch or a bed, you can use your own hair or your pet's hair to stuff the cushions. That's a life hack. That's a tip.
Well, then you're still not going to
have
any hair.
I saw that on my phone today.
You're still not going to have any hair. That's not a hair relief tactic.
No, you're not going to have any hair, but if your hair's falling out, build a couch cushion out of it. That's something that, like, your phone will tell you to do. One more tip. You got another tip?
Yeah, unlimited.
I got one. So, like, if you want to get in shape and you want to exercise, all you really have to do is, like, you got to dress like a private eye, like a brown, like, cool, like, trench coat thing, and then, like, a Humphrey Bogart hat, and then just go to a park, and there's going to be people exercising. Like, people are going to be exercising and working out. Just spy on people exercising in a park and take notes. Like, you're standing in the brush.
Oh.
And, like, watch what they're doing. Like, oh, like, I'm doing 5 crunches. I'm doing, like, 7.
Get your circuit routine together.
I'm doing 10, like, things on a bench, you know? And you're just dressed like Raphael and Ninja Turtles, you know, hiding in the brush. And then take that knowledge and then go back to your house and do it yourself. So
Yeah,
you don't need to pay for shit. Just
Fancy
go and
gymming.
spy on women in the park.
In a bush.
In a bush.
But then, okay, so equally you go to the movie film and then you go stand around the popcorn area and say, like, I can't believe that guy character in the movie we're all watching in the other room did that. And then he'll give you kind of the breakdown of the film thus far.
Right. Do you know what...
Free flick.
Have you seen Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? The first one?
Maybe.
Do you know what movie Raphael goes to see when he's dressed as a private eye? Critters.
Damn.
It says it on the marquee. Just so there's a tip too. So, yeah, to keep the wave of positivity, that's very nice of us to give all y'all a bunch of tips. You know what I don't like saying?
Y'all.
I fucking hate saying the word y'all.
You don't have to say it.
I don't have to say it, but I feel like I'm forced to say y'all. Yeah, I feel a lot of pressure. Why?
Back off of that.
Do you feel all right saying y'all?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, well, that's that. I don't.
I know you'd have a stance against it. I know.
I do not like saying the word y'all. You all.
You allins.
You all. You allins. Having a brat summer.
But we were having one. We just went on vacation and we were having a.
We were doing brat.
Trav
Oh
summer.
yeah. What was that? What was I? The trad dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, traditional. That is like Amish, like
Back to square roots.
young people.
But you could start a fire.
Yeah, I was a trad person because I could make a fire happen. This mic isn't real.
Mine's plugged in.
We got talking to this mic down here. So yeah, we had a brat summer. But what about all the homies out there having a brat summer?
Oh, Johnsonville?
A brat.
A Thornapple Valley?
Brat. A Thornapple Valley summer. I'm having a bratwurst summer.
We're brat free this year. We decided to just take a stand against them.
We haven't had a single bratwurst, and that sucks, but it's good for us. Use the online marketplace Discogs, and I sold a tape.
Da brat.
I sold a Da Brat tape. And it was sealed. It's never been opened. I got it at a garage sale, whatever. But, like, why the fuck would someone buy that? It's because of Brat.
A miscommunication.
Who sings Brat?
XCX.
Axios. So it's just like, like, you know, like when like a telemarketer calls you or get like a spam email. This is that person.
Yeah.
Buying physical media.
Wires got crossed.
The wires got crossed.
Yeah, it was just a typing in error.
It's a typing in error. He just typed in brat, and then he got Da Brat.
Yeah.
Sealed copy of Da Brat and whatever it is.
I hope he rates you bad because he doesn't like it's not green when he opens it up.
Yeah, he's gonna be pissed. What is the singer's name again? Sorry.
XCX.
XCS?
Charlie XCX.
Charlie XCS. And that's she did I Don't Care.
She does 90s bitch.
That one's cool.
Yeah.
I don't care. But like I haven't even heard the Brat song.
Da Brat?
No, I'm saying her new song. Like the Brat is just like a Queen Latifah like shit. But
she was made by Jermaine Dupri.
Queen?
No, Da Brat.
Yeah, but what about Charlie
So I just saw inadvertently on my phone, I saw her at Boiler Room and she was tying her shoes on the ground, and then they're like, oh my god, so obvious, but I guess it's Boiler Room, but I just thought maybe she was more like a Taylor Swift person, you know what I mean? So to see that, it was a shocking behind the scenes glimpse of her tying her shoes on the ground, you know?
Why? Because she
was doing that blizzo on the floor, blizzard and out.
Oh, she was snorting shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, here, check this out. How many times in public have you ever bent over and tied your shoes when they were actually needed to be tied?
Right. Ask the question.
You always do it as a decoy? No, I'm sorry. I'm asking you. How many times have you ever tied your shoes in public?
They stay tied.
So you haven't needed to tie them. Usually when someone stops to tie their shoe, they're like in the CIA or they're like stopping to signify like a crime, you know?
Every time, yeah.
Yeah, tying your shoes is that's a red flag, right?
It's buying you time for something.
Yeah, you're buying time. I mean, I tie my shoes all the time, which is like fucked up because I feel like I don't know, like Sling Blade or something, or like a criminal. So the Olympics are over. Did you see what Liam Gallagher had to say about the Olympics?
No.
He said like something. It was a meme that I saw on my phone.
You didn't fly out and
I
talk
didn't.
to him
I
personally.
wasn't. I didn't fly out to Paris or whatever. He said, "Oh, there's skateboarding in Olympics, isn't it? Isn't it skateboarding in Olympics? Who fucking won?
Yeah, who won
Bart
skateboarding?
Simpson."
Awesome.
I think it's real. I mean, it sounds like obviously. Wait, did I say Liam or Noel? Liam is a cool one. That's Noel's cool too. Whatever. But Noel said
if you're watching.
Yeah, Noel said like, "Who won the skateboarding Olympics? Bart Simpson, isn't it?" That's pretty cool. In local news today, also I saw on my phone. It's really sad. A couple local restaurants, giant chain restaurants, have closed down.
It's a nationwide epidemic.
They're all shutting down.
And people are blaming it on the old guy that we got. But if you guys remember before...
The old guy we got.
If you remember before, when Wingstop had to change their name to Thigh Stop. So it's been a food sourcing costing issue for a while.
Yeah.
Because they have to flamethrow all the chickens all the time. Because we defunded, chicken research.
Yeah, big chicken research is dead. And then, so like Benihana's is a popular restaurant. But up here in mid-Michigan, the Benihana in Saginaw on Tittabawassee.
They did a terrible job, so their free market has been closed.
Done. Tittabawassee, Benihana, dead. As it should be. I mean, we went there once. It was the worst experience of all time. Because it was already a Chinese restaurant, and then they just, like, repurposed it as a Benihana. I got food poisoning. But also, like, another restaurant in Saginaw, TGI Fridays, boarded up their windows and doors. They're done.
Brahms Steakhouse here shuttered its
Brahms,
doors. Brahms. Because they did unlimited, which, that always takes you out of business. Don't do unlimited foods.
Yeah, you can't really do unlimited anything. So it's like trying to go viral, like doing something like this. You can't just like post shit on your stories. You can just be like, "Hey, what's up? I'm the unlimited crab legs of Instagram."
Sure, there has to be a little mystery to it.
You gotta have a little mystery, pay a little money. Yeah, I don't know. That's all I got. What do you got going on?
Well, another restaurant that's down the street there, so if you can't go to Benihana, and we tried to go to Leo's, and it was also trash.
Leo's sucks.
That's the whole point of having a franchise.
It used to be great. Leo's fucking sucks. Leo's Coney Island sucks.
Do you hear me?
Do you hear me, Leo? Sorry, go ahead.
But KFC is still available. And the reason why is because another tip we forgot to mention is when the space shuttle goes up, they let civilians rent out a oil barrel full of one experiment. Or if you could fit two in there, you could do two different ones. So if there's someone going to space, don't get in a Boeing shuttle. We just heard that Boeing's
having a hard time.
They are finally being mandated to let SpaceX pick them up after being like, "No, we're cool, we got it."
Oh, the people that are lost up there? Yeah.
So
they're like murdering people, and then they're just like kidnap
yeah,
kidnap people up to space.
And they said for about a year.
Yeah, about a year. Yeah.
So they got intervened on, which is good. But as civilians, you can, whatever you want to test. If you have a calculator and you want to see if it can hold its battery power in space, if that affects it, if the negative G's helps, you're allowed to rent out of space. We don't know what the cost is. But some people's job is to go and solicit the free market and say, here is something we invented in space, and we think we could utilize it on your assembly line or whatever. And so these people presented the idea. So basically, the PR team for space, they presented this idea to a popular chicken restaurant that I feel like it has to be KFC, a Yum Foods brand. Yeah. Hail. And then
popular chicken restaurant.
And they were approached with the idea of putting little hatchlings in space because you got a problem with the bird flu. And then if we can go up there and hook up the genome a little bit in space and make it so we don't have bird flu, then you won't have to flamethrow your chickens. And so they decided to do it. And they said the worst case scenario, if nothing happens, if nothing adapts with the chicken DNA, then at least you'll have the first fully term gestation period in space, right? So then you can have the newspaper, right? Okay, so what happened is their little chicken experiment blew up in the Challenger, but I feel like...
That's so sad. Sorry.
I think they were egglets. They were egglets, so they didn't have personalities or,
I mean, they kill monkeys and dogs in space, whatever. Right. What do you feel like? I'm sorry. That's just so sad.
I'm sorry. But everything's good. So I feel like that was their natural, logical step. So God intervened and said, I don't want you guys to modify the chick. You know?
God.
And then KFC said, we'll take it upon ourselves. And then they tried space on Earth in making the modular chicken beast that they have, that you aren't legally allowed to say is a chicken. So that's the origin story of that, I think.
Double D chicken breasts.
That story started in space.
Yeah. So they make KFCs made in space.
On Earth, upon Earth.
On Earth,
because God said only upon heaven into Earth.
God's heaven makes sweet, sweet KFC. Speaking of space, did you see that it's the 10th anniversary of Interstellar?
No.
Yeah,
time flies.
Yeah, it's a great Christopher Nolan vehicle. Matt McConaughey, sexiest man on Earth. They're gonna play it at the Imax. You want to go? You want to go on a date?
360. Yeah.
To see Interstellar.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Cheers. I'd kind of. That's cool. It's a beautiful movie, and it already looks like IMAX, right? And the Tesseract kind of like biodome bullshit that it's in, and then like he lives behind the bookcase. Mm-hmm. But wouldn't you kind of rather see like a different Matt McConaughey movie in IMAX? Imagine if you could pick any Matt McConaughey movie out of his extensive catalog in IMAX.
I guess the one where he gets malaria.
I know. Gold?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would pick...
it's like Fitzcarraldo the most.
It is kind of like Fitzcarraldo. Minus a boat.
No,
I think in Fitzcarraldo, didn't they actually... They actually did, like, pull...
African Queen, whatever.
A boat up a hill.
Yeah.
And then, like, people died.
Yeah. It's rough out there.
Anyway, I want to see Dallas Buyers Club.
You never watched it?
I've never seen Dallas Buyers Club, but I'm waiting. I'm holding out to see it in IMAX.
Yeah.
Dallas Buyers Club in IMAX. Interstellar's great, but I can just watch it on Blu-ray.
Failure to launch is my choice.
That'd be cool. In IMAX. What does he do? He's just like eating chips on the couch.
He's hanging out with Kate Hudson on the couch.
Yeah, but he's failing to like be a good person or whatever. She's just like, hey, what's up? My dad is a singer of the Counting Crows. or no, she was married to him. Hey, what's up? I'm divorced.
From Goldie Hawn.
I'm divorced from Goldie Hawn and the Counting Crows. I'm failing to launch. Let me let my chemicals. So the podcast is going late, and we're starting to do this.
I heard
it's Counting Crows hour.
The
crows are
Crows.
The crows. The crows are loud outside.
They are.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
You're going overtime?
No, I'm doing this now. Okay, Dallas Buyers Club is going to be great in Imax. What's her name? Kate Hudson is.
Yes.
Kate Hudson is was married to Counting Crow. Which one?
Do we know his name? Well,
Number 3.
Disney owns IMAX. Has to.
Yeah, they own most of everything.
So be careful going to see an IMAX
most of
film.
everything.
Because entering gives them consent to kill you by pecan. So be careful what you do in the IMAX theater.
Yeah, everyone. Yeah.
And read the terms and agreement.
So
your
like,
streaming services.
You really gotta start reading that shit in the terms and agreements. Like before, it was like whatever. You just hit the just check it off, check the box off.
But since One World won.
But big they is really fucking up to some bullshit on these terms and agreements. So you gotta actually read them. So you gotta learn to read again, and then like read through that shit, and like. You got to sign up to use your TV. You better... You better read that shit.
I heard and
doing a
saw
podcast live or on video is weird. What's up, MTV? And we're back. Everyone put their caps back on. And we're back.
Tara here at the Music Minute. News Blue Be Real edition. And we're back.
And we're back.
And we're back with the Music Minute.
What's going on in the Music Minute today?
Well, this happens time and time again. Taylor's
I don't
oldest
listen
time.
to I don't listen to music.
Oh yeah, okay, well rely on me.
Yeah. It's all on you.
Taylor's oldest time. You like that one?
Crime? Tale as old as
Beauty
time.
and the Beast. We're talking about the song Beauty and the Beast.
Be my guest, be my guest, be my lovely, lovely guest.
I don't make
and then the
listen to
candlestick is singing.
Yeah.
I only listen to cartoon songs.
Well, it's a tale as old as time, as you are obviously familiar with. And I think Heart was a really notorious group
Barracuda.
to have to deal with this problem.
Barracuda. That was an all-woman band.
Exactly. Neil Young has had some outcry before over this issue, but it's political candidates using your song without any clearance. So, 45 has come under some heat recently for using Beyonce's song and Taylor Swift's song as well as the AI photos. But then, just saw now on the phone breaking Music Minute. The Foo has been implicated. He used their song.
Foo Fighters?
So that's a pretty big scope of fandoms to come after you.
Donald Trump is using Foo Fighters song?
I wonder what one.
Which one?
I gotta know, right? Yeah.
What do you see? I see, everything could be this good forever.
Yeah, what's one with the... No.
It's
there
not that.
goes my hero. You
hero.
know it's fucking that one.
Yeah,
You know
he
it's
used
that one.
50 Cent. 50 Cent loves him.
Mm-hmm.
Does Dave Grohl ever, rap?
Of the point of this
great.
Music Minute is great to let you know. The only thing that happens is Neil Young sends you an awesome letter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Neil Young's
Finally,
pissed.
he sends you a letter, and it's a cease and desist. So everyone, this is another tip, I guess. If you want to use a song, just use it. And then one time they say, "Hey, don't do." You're allowed to do it one time, I guess, and then they'll say, "Hey, quit you doing that. Cut that out."
Yeah, cease and desist is just like a shove. It's like, hey, buddy, stop. You know, they're not. Anyone do everything that you want.
But in the vein of everything being nice and good, I want to give a compliment out to the Democratic National Convention because they went there.
What'd
What'd they do?
do?
I felt like a maniac feeling this way, again, like we always say. But there was a lot of pop stars and a lot of, songs up on the stage. Pink got up there and sang a song, right?
Pink
did.
Pink got up there
and sang.
She got off her motocross. Pink got up there and sang. All right.
And
I didn't know that.
But then they had a girl who was bleeped by her dad.
Ooh.
And then became pregnant, which is what I talk about all the time. Is like, why is that just going to be chill if you're an 11-year-old kid? And then people are like, it's going to be the state's right. But like, when you're a little 7-year-old, you don't get to just pack up and fucking leave the state, Yeah. So I'm glad that they went there. So that's a compliment to the DNC that you guys did that instead of just have like Megan Thee Stallion sing a song.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the DNC.
Live. We're here reporting live.
Wet ass pussy.
Yeah.
Vote for us. I mean, that's kind of what it's like. No, that's cool.
Yeah.
Did you see the thing where it's like all the protesters were shouting like the names of like dead children that were massacred in like Gaza and stuff?
There was like,
and then they're like, oh, they're plugging their ears.
There was a crew from Michigan that unfurled a banner, right? And it just said like ceasefire, right? And then the people behind them snatched up the banner and then they had to go.
Get out of here.
Yeah. Don't be doing all that.
So who's the right, who's winning? Who's the right side there?
So who's winning?
Like, you think like Republicans are like bad or whatever, but then like the Democrats will snatch your flag.
Right.
Plug their ears. We're asking the heavy questions. The heavy question here tonight. They're also ignoring the other giant issue. No one wants to talk about it. Don't talk about it, it goes away. Like 5 kids and then one is...
Don't talk about it?
The one's like a don't talk about it and you just don't talk about it. And they go to school out in the country and you just don't talk about it. That's what America is.
I saw an alarming flag, and I don't even want to bring it up.
That's a lot of fucking ink to make a flag,
A lot of things on your phone will say, isn't it suspicious how you can tell who somebody's going to vote for whether or not they have an American flag in their yard?
Yes, that's fucking hilarious.
But it's true. And the reason is, some people are just going to go about their business, whatever they want to do. And other people feel like the need to wear the guy's name on your jersey, and you got to have everyone on your team, and you're going to try and convince me and coerce me. So even demographically, there's probably not, like, there's more one-side signs than the other, you would think. But I never, unless you're like in Ann Arbor or something, it's rare that you see a Democratic sign unless it's for a local office. We're talking about political, presidential race here.
Yeah.
But I saw my first Harris sign the other day, and guess where it was? In the crazy yard ornament place.
Yes, thank God. I was going to bring that up. Oh my God.
You never see it.
Synchronicity. It's a synchro-mystical podcast, everyone. Did you saw the hand-painted
You never really see
Harris
a Democratic sign.
2024?
It's way more in the minority, but they realize the benefit of decorating the yard, just the decor.
Yeah, it looks like outsider art. It looks like Basquiat painted it.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Yeah. And then they have like
5,000. I mean, they must have sold them at one point.
thousands of fucking like
they have a carousel
yard
horse I really
angels
want.
And horses and like little black Dutch boys.
I'm sure they have lighthouses. It's just they must have sold them at one point, but they didn't actually sell any because the yard is full on all sides and outside.
And that's in the middle of a house that has like that puts out like anytime a baby is aborted, that puts out the crosses.
Around Halloween time, they do it around Halloween time.
They do this like haunted thing of like baby ghost. And it's like these are 7,000 babies.
One
that were
cross
aborted in America.
Represents 10,000 abortions.
And then like so it's between that. Yeah, one cross is like 10,000 abortions, and then like it's in between that, and then like other house is like what is it like? I fuck deer for Trump.
My dog wouldn't fuck Trump.
Like, yeah, my dog wouldn't fuck Biden. Mukbanger. Or, what's it called, dude? It's insane. Anyway.
He's gonna.
So that person, we got to meet that person and have them on the pod, you know, because
The
I want
dog shine
That's
stuff?
the bravest fucking person
Oh, I know.
it's the bravest sign I've ever seen.
Well, they have a lot of cement objects. Like, you couldn't run the house over like they like to do, is get in their car and just hit the gas pedal. That house is surrounded by, giant yard ornaments. You
Yeah,
couldn't
like
penetrate.
concrete, cement.
Right. Big dolphins and
Big,
stuff.
yeah.
Okay, so the sign that we do see a lot here is fuck Biden. But people have it on the side of, like, a giant, like, airplane hangar, like, so you could see it from space.
Saying, like, fuck Biden is the funniest shit ever.
Well, to go back to the sports
Let's go
team,
Brandon is funny. Go back to
Yeah.
the sports team.
Go back to the sports teams, and you wouldn't put, like, on your car, you wouldn't, if you hated the Miami Dolphins, you wouldn't put a thing on your truck that had those fucking colors and that mascot on it, even to say fuck them. Kelvin pissing on stuff is the only exception to that rule. But you're not going
That's
to
the
go
best.
put, like, let's say you get a Chevy and you fucking hate Fords, right? That's Kelvin's the only thing, but you're not going to, like, waste your sticker money, waste your bumper sticker space, right, and go Brandon.
Y'all know how expensive adhesive is? Y'all want to make something stick?
So
Biden's making adhesive
yeah,
so fucking expensive,
because he
y'all.
won't let you kill the horses
I'm gonna
anymore.
fuck him. And I'm gonna make sticker stuff cheaper. Y'all want all these stickers y'all like? Yeah. I'm gonna fuck Biden, make it cheaper. And talk him into it. But yeah, it's really brave to have a Harris hand-painted 2024 yard sign next to like a gargoyle yard gnome fucking cemetery on the highway next to like a KKK ranch, like an abandoned motel. It's crazy. Love that. So, but I don't, I mean, fuck her, but whatever. Like,
I think the reason why you can tell who's gonna vote which way, depending on if they have an American flag in their yard, is kind of like that lady's house, and they had, I told you about it, she had a sign that said America when she was like looking out the window at the sink, right, to remind herself, because they drink so much lead and stuff, to remind themselves what country you're in. So maybe that's why you can tell who's going to vote for who if they have American flag, because they kind of forgot where they're at. They have to be identified at all times. Like
yeah, you have to remember where you are. So
laundry above the laundry room, so you know.
Maybe we should get in the market, start looking on Facebook Marketplace. Is that the best market?
Great market.
I think Facebook Marketplace is the best market available. We gotta get a flagpole. Shout out to Rob Gorowitz for making that joke. Saying that like you're in the market for a flagpole is pretty funny because like
Yeah, what do you
no
like to
one
put
likes
on it?
anything and you just got a flagpole to fucking fly your bullshit, It's just like a flagpole is a meme made out of cloth.
It's like an involved process. You have to, get
You
down
gotta
the
get
ground.
a whole fucking giant pole and dig into the ground. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
that's-
You know
that-
more about it than I do. Go
What
ahead.
you want to do is
Tell me how deep we want to get to get that
probably
flagpole.
one third of the
That's-
height of your fucking pole.
That's sturdy enough.
If you want to be able to put the two flags up there, and you gotta have two. And if you want the pulley,
I
to
want
go
a
up and
double
down,
flag. Yeah, and the pulley.
Yeah, you don't want it to fall and break your car in two, right? You don't want to smash your car on the top. I would say you want to do it 1/3. What about that?
What if my flag is made in China?
Then you can just like a kite.
It's like salute your shorts. I just want to do.
We saw
What
a
if I just
hockey
wanna
flag. One was
fly
hung
my
up by a
underwear?
hockey flag and then laying on the ground. A new one. It emerged.
Oh yeah. Well, that's
New one's emerged.
All right. So here's another tip.
Do
for
you need a
everyone.
pole or not?
If you don't have a flagpole, if you can't afford one, just use a hockey stick, and then bungee cord it to a street sign.
but near
And
the
that
bottom, but real
says,
close to the
"Fuck
bottom.
Biden."
So it lays on the ground. All 4 corners, maybe all 3 corners, lay on the ground.
Yeah, because it's not the beautiful American flag. You can't let that touch the ground. But the other ones, you can. It's fine.
They can't just have swearing openly. But if you were to walk by and you opened the flag, then it's like surprise.
Yeah, that's great. So everyone wants to fly their flags. If you can't afford a flagpole, I mean, I'm sure they're really expensive at Costco.
Just the labor you need there
Just just find a hockey stick and tie it to a hockey stick, and then tie that to a street sign.
Or the bottom of a bench, actually, I think would
or
work
just
too.
put it underneath a bench. Yeah. It's weird if you're a person who wants to fly a flag, you might as well just put it underneath a park bench. And, whatever happens to the flag, Hit it lightly. So everyone tread lightly. Don't tread on me, but if you do lightly. And then I'll put a flag about fucking you underneath a park bench and sit on it and, spill my pop on it.
Make a flag of a fucking you.
I'm going to make a flag.
They're going to go so big.
So here's another tip, guys. If you're a young entrepreneur, get into making flags about fucking you. Oh shit, they already did fuck Joe Biden.